Hello, Aries placements. Welcome to Soul Healing with Holly. This will be your tarot and crystal guidance love forecast for July 2023. Don't worry if you see this at any other time. The messages are meant to reach you when you need to hear them. This will be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. As usual, because this is a general message, please take only what resonates. And if this doesn't resonate, you may want to check your other placement videos. All right, Aries, we're going to start by getting some overall themes or messages from our Love Tarot Oracle. We'll follow that up with clarification from Tarot. We'll add some messages from our person. And finally, we will choose a crystal from the bowl of crystals to represent an area of focus or an area of healing. All right, Aries placements, let's get started with your first messages. What do Aries placements need to focus on when it comes to love in the month of July 2023? What are the overall themes, messages, or guidance for Aries placements? All right, Aries, we have attention of others. I'm addicted to the attention of others. I love feeling wanted and needed. I don't feel whole without it. So, this might mean that your current person, or even a past person, or even yourself, you are somebody who is very much in need of attention, but you were not receiving the attention that you needed. So, therefore, looking for the attention of others or your person, your partner. So, understanding that the whole reason they behaved the way they did was to seek that attention. They needed validation from others. So, take this how it resonates for you. I do feel like this is external to you, Aries. And then we have finding myself. It was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life. I need space. So I feel like maybe you are on a break from this person anyway. Maybe this is you finding yourself right now. This very much gives me Hermit card energy, where you're taking that time to do that deep introspective healing. You are determining the direction that you want to move forward. There is this sense of healing that you are going through. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you won't get back with this person, but right now you needed some time to heal, and maybe you couldn't provide what they needed, the attention they needed, or maybe they weren't providing the attention you needed. So I do feel like there's this sense of maybe being on a break. And then we have it's on. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. So I do feel like if there has been struggles in a relationship that you've been in and you want to get back into this relationship, but you are on pause right now or you're on a break right now, I feel like this break might be what your person needs, because if they even sense that you're going to move on without them, they're going to miss you. They're going to want you back. They don't want anyone else to have you. That is for sure. So maybe this is time, that you are both using to work on yourself. Maybe this is somebody new coming on into. Somebody that maybe you've known as a friend and now they're seeing you as something other than a friend. All right, let's see what your tarot has to say. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements for the month of July 2023. Aries, if you like this reading, if it resonates with you, please hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. And if you are interested, I do offer personal readings on my website at soulhealingwithholly.com, or you can find it in the link below. I do offer full readings as low as $25. And also, if you're interested in learning tarot, my beginner tarot course is starting again in August. So if you are interested, check that out as well. All right, let's see what we have. All right, Seven of Swords, There was some sense of maybe betrayal or lying or dishonesty. Six of Cups. The Hanged Man. There's that pause. And the Lovers. It's funny how this really fits our first cards as well. And then we have overall the Three of Swords. Okay, Aries. So the Three of Swords is this feeling of heartbreak, of disappointment, of, maybe time apart. But also the Three of Swords, since swords represent thoughts and mental energy, it can be the things that we are telling ourselves that kind of break our own hearts. It's the things that we really aren't being honest with ourselves about, or maybe we are just thinking too negatively. So that's Three of Swords energy, but I do feel like this is in connection to a relationship. So there was some disappointment. I do feel like maybe your relationship is on pause right now, or you are on a break right now with this Three of Swords energy. And I do feel like it's both of you that are feeling this. It's not just one sided. So we have the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords is the feeling of somebody not being honest with you. It's the feeling of somebody lying to you or thinking that they got away with something, but you saw through it. I do feel like you saw through this. And, it does come under that card that says the attention of others. So perhaps they were talking to somebody else. I do feel like there was nothing happening. It's just that they needed that validation and that attention. But for you, I feel like that was one of the reasons that you needed a separation or break. It was something that was disappointing and heartbreaking for you. So this card does indicate perhaps there is, some separation. And the Six of Cups, it comes under finding myself. And to me, the Six of Cups, yes, it is a soulmate card. It is that feeling of when you meet someone, you feel like you've known them forever, or maybe you have. Maybe this is somebody that you did grow up with. It can represent somebody from your past that's coming back, but it is somebody that you do have a very deep connection with. The Six of Cups is also, to me, a card that indicates doing that inner child work. So it does come under finding myself. I feel like perhaps you or your partner or both of you are going through this healing phase of doing that inner child. There's something that was triggering either one of you or both of you that is causing this need to work on yourselves, to heal yourselves. And for most of us, the things that trigger us can go back as far as our childhood. There was something that we had learned in order to survive in our childhood that we're still carrying forward. It's this wound that we need to heal when it comes to relationships. And most of the time, those relationships as a child come from our parents as well. So I feel like there is this time that you have been healing, that you have really been working on yourself and your partner too. Again, this is this sense of a soulmate energy. But again, with the hanging man next to it, this is this period of pause. So you may feel stuck, but this is an opportunity right now to see things from a different perspective. That time apart, perhaps, is making you see things from a different perspective. It is allowing you the chance to see things from a different perspective. But what I always say about the hanged man is he put himself in this position in order to do that. So I do feel like you needed this break in order to look at things differently. The hanged man is also this feeling of not fighting it. He's not fighting against those ties. So it's a go with the flow energy. It's a let go, release, allow the universe to guide you kind of energy and see where this is going. I do feel like that time apart, if you have had it recently or if you've just, started going through this break with your person, is very much needed on a soul level for either one or both of you. But then we have this it's on card with the Lovers. So I do feel like there is a chance for you to regain the connection you had, the partnership. Essentially, there is this deep love between you. So, what we always notice about roses that represent love is they also have those thorns. So, things aren't always going smoothly. Things are not, always butterflies and rainbows when it comes to a love relationship. But I see in this picture, do you see how the clouds are parting? So, I do feel like there's a change. The trouble that you had in the past, you can see these clouds here, they're starting to part in this. There is peace. Those doves represent peace. So I feel like maybe there's a truce in this. Maybe you finally come back together and you are able to communicate clearly. The butterfly represents a transformation of your relationship. So maybe your relationship has become even stronger with that time apart. The Lovers does also represent a choice. So I do feel like you may have a choice in whether this is going to continue forward. But I do get the same story here as I got from these cards, is there may be a separation, you may be taking time to heal yourself, and also you will have a chance to bring this back together. Again, it's a chance, it's an opportunity, but you don't have to take it if it's something that you're not interested in. All right, let's see what your person has to say with our Hidden Truth Oracle deck here. What does Aries person have to say? Okay. Maybe it's too soon for them. Or maybe this is your energy. So we have I am not available that fell out of the deck. So they're still going through their thing, they're still healing, or you are, maybe this is you that's not available. But I do feel like right now at this moment is not the time to get back together. Maybe there hasn't been enough healing. Maybe this is somebody that you're interested in as well, that has gone through a breakup with somebody else. So maybe there is this sense of heartbreak either on their side or your side as well. I wish I could share my good news with you. So I do feel like through their healing, good things have happened, but they're giving you that space still. So I get the sense that they want to share their good news, that they want to reach out to you, but they're still giving you that space. And then you don't know how hard it was to let you go. So it's that reminder. They may have made it seem very easy to lose you, but deep down they're saying it was so hard to let you go, to give you that space. I do feel like, again, the story here is that you have an opportunity to reunite. You have an opportunity to be a partnership again. It's just giving yourselves time to heal and to look at things and maybe to communicate your needs a little bit more. All right, let's see what you have for your crystal for Aries. All right, Aries. It's my favorite. We have labradorite for you. And labradorite is a stone of psychic gifts. So, really tuning into your third eye and trusting your intuition. It is a stone that is about that connection to your psychic gifts. It's a stone that is very protective as well, and it can block other people's negative projections, which is a great stone to have around if you are going through a healing phase. It helps to open your spiritual pathway, that connection to the divine again. And it's also called the stone of transformation. So if you are going through a transformation, which I do feel like maybe you personally are going through a transformation, your partner, your relationship in general is going through a transformation. So this is a stone that can help you through those phases of transformation. All right, Aries, I hope you enjoyed your monthly love reading. If you did, please hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell so you can be notified of your next reading.